Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Jennifer from STEMpedia. I hope you all are safe and sound. Thank you for joining us for the launch of Codeavour 2021 International, this year's biggest international AI and coding competition for kids. I welcome you all on behalf of the entire team of STEMpedia and hope that you leave the webinar feeling highly motivated and eager to be a part of the competition. I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Motwani Jadeja Foundation, our co-host, ARTPARK, AI and Robotics Technology Park, our accreditation partner, STEM.org, our prize sponsors, Hello Cycles, LilyGo, Sun Founders, and Zephyr Toys, our AI education partners, My Skill School, and Valuer Fabtex Private Limited. I would also like to thank our community partners, GuruShala, Atal Innovation Mission, Agastya International Foundation, Jodo, Mission AI, and iStart Valley, who helped Codeavour to reach to the unprivileged students and empower them with the 21st century skills like coding and AI. I also appreciate the collaboration of our training partners and academic partners for helping us make Codeavour 2021 International possible and for inspiring thousands of students across the globe to bring out the innovator inside them and participate in this competition. As you all know, Codeavour 2021 International encourages the young minds of today to unleash their inner thinker and come up with creative solutions to real-world problems by making AI projects with PictoBlox, an AI education and coding platform for kids and beginners of all ages. The reason we chose artificial intelligence is that in today's world, we are surrounded by it. Search engines, chatbots, personal assistants, self driving cars, product suggestions, and personalized ads on social media. All of these being common applications of AI that we use in our day to day lives. With such prevalence, it only makes sense that today's kids learn about them in order to stay relevant to the future modern world. And that's what Codeavour 2021 International aims to do. Introduce them to AI and coding in an interactive and fun way while also inspiring them to be the change makers of the future. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce all of you to our esteemed dignitaries for the evening. Firstly, let me introduce you to Mrs. Asha Motwani, an influential investor and philanthropist based in Silicon Valley, also the founder of Motwani Jadeja Foundation, the title sponsor for Codeavour 2021 International. Then I would like you all to meet Mr. Umakant Soni, co-founder and CEO of ARTPARK, an AI startup, We Imagino. He also has co-founded India's first AI fund, Pi Ventures, and has backed some of the best AI companies in India like Psychtuple, Niramai, and many more. Let's meet the next honorable guest, Ms. Shel Kimangu. She is the CEO of Destination Imagination Africa, EduStore Africa, and Discovery Club Africa. Also the board of director of Billion Child Foundation and Luxury Exclusives, and has IBM certificates in blockchain, cybersecurity, and AI. Moving to a very notable guest of honor, let me introduce Dr. Wendy Malhauser, founder of Sissy Mary Sue, LLC, an education fund, and also the president and founder of Jelly Bean Creative Learning. Finally, our very own Pankaj Kumar Verma, the Chief Technical Officer and one of the terrific trio who gave birth to STEMpedia. A hearty welcome to all of you and a huge thank you for gracing the event with your presence.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it's time to begin with the show. Our first speaker for the event is Mrs. Asha Motwani. Asha ma'am is a Silicon Valley-based venture capitalist who has invested in over 200 technology startups. She was one of the early investors in the now tech giants Google and PayPal. She is also the founder of the Motwani Jadeja Foundation, a venture fund founded to develop a network of entrepreneurs in South Asia trained to think and drive exponential change. A firm believer in self-sustaining social movements supported by local communities, Asha ma'am created and embedded the now popular Maker Fest. She also created India's first network of dozens of fab labs designed to spark a manufacturing environment in India. The stage is yours now.
It's awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer. It's a pleasure to be here, and STEMpedia and Drupal Shah and his team, Pankaj and everybody, have been part of my own, family of startups and entrepreneurs for a long time. And this is the second time that I'm joining, STEMpedia in this hackathon. I want to, mention that this is a journey that is going to be. I want the young people who are participating in this hackathon to know that this is a long journey where people, as we become a global community, as we become a globalized world, all of you are working on solutions for your own communities and inventing stuff for problem solving in your own communities. You are going to be most likely working with a global community and selling your products abroad. So what is really very heartening for me to see here is that STEMpedia has made this a global hackathon where people from various countries are participating and competing. Most importantly, to get to know each other, because collaboration is the only way we can go forward. And one thing that I want to mention I want to stress very importantly is that most of us actually really don't know what jobs of the next few decades are going to look like. We really don't have any sense exactly of what kind of skills people would be needing 10 years or 20 years from now, as the world starts living much more in a metaverse, actually, in a Web 3.0, where the creator economy, where people at the edges, entrepreneurs like yourself, will be driving actually the significant parts of the economy. So what is the best sort of a hedge against something like that, a future that is that exciting but that uncertain also? Well, what Codeavour is doing and what STEMpedia is doing is absolutely the right thing, which is training young children and sparking their imagination to be interested in coding, in programming, and gaming. Gamification of learning is also another big thing that schools are taking on right now. We all know.
Yes.
The evidence shows very clearly that when kids are taught using gaming, videos and gaming, that the learning is much deeper and it's much more exciting for children to incorporate play into learning. So once again, this is absolutely one of the most exciting areas of learning and entrepreneurship that I'm involved with, which is training young minds to get interested in programming and in gaming. So thank you for inviting me, and wish you all the best. And I can't wait to see the competition unfold.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was indeed inspiring. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. Now, I'd like to invite Mr. Umakant Soni to this virtual stage and motivate our audience with his remarkable words. Mr. Umakant Soni, an IIT Kanpur alumnus, is the co-founder and CEO of ARTPARK, an AI startup Vimagino. He also co-founded India's first AI fund, Pi Ventures, and has also backed some of the best AI companies in India like SiteTripple, Niramai, and many more. Mr. Soni is India's nominate expert for Innovation and Commercialization Working Group and Global Partnership on AI. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for inviting me. It's always exciting to be speaking here. I would just like to share a brief perspective on what do we see as like the future. Is my slides visible?
Yes.
So at ARTPARK, we're trying to create a better world with inclusive AI and robotics revolution. That's what we are mandated to do. It's set up with a seed grant of $32 million by Department of Science and Technology and Government of Karnataka. It's a Section 8 company, which has been promoted by Indian Institute of Science and supported by AI Foundry. There are three major areas where we were actually working. One we are calling is moonshots for societal scale AI. How do we actually bring that to life? especially in a country like India. One of the interesting ones, which we are actually preparing to launch soon, is called Drone Ambulance for rural India for emergency healthcare. The second part is what we call as ARTPARK Innovation Program, where we actually also very delighted to support STEMpedia as well to nurture AI and robotics startups. We're also launching a venture fund just focused on AI and robotics startups. It's a $100 million fund. Three major areas in ARTPARK where we're working on. One is where we're talking about Avatar robotics, and it's kind of interesting because India has a large demography, and how do we actually get them to scale their earning 10x without having the need to migrate? And we feel Avatar robotics could actually fill that in. So one of the interesting pictures that you see right now is that Asha, it's a robot, which is an avatar nurse. And so imagine this nurse could be with the patient, say in Japan, while a nurse sitting in the rural villages in Kerala might be operating it and taking care of the patient in Japan. And that is could be really interesting because in this way we can transport the skills and emotions across the boundaries, and it's an interesting project. And some of the winning teams of this Codeavour will also get a chance to interact with Asha and probably work with it as well. Another one big initiative that we launched during the waves of COVID was X-Ray Setu. It's a quick and rapid assessment of lung health for doctors, especially in the rural areas, because we have very few radiologists, almost less than 1,000 radiologists for 850 million people in rural India, using AI for so you can actually take a picture of the X-ray, send it to us, and we analyze it completely using AI, and we send it back on the WhatsApp, the whole report. And so far we have actually helped out more than close to 11,000 doctors and X-ray technicians in rural India, and it's been a very fascinating perspective that we got into the heart of the whole healthcare system in India, which is primarily provider focused, not really the patient focused. And that's something that we're trying to work now with the government and industry to turn that around. Third interesting thing that we are actually working on is Project Eklavya. So just like the Eklavya from the Mahabharata story, he did not had the opportunity to learn from the teachers, and he learned on his own. And unfortunately, even today, even after 75 years of Indian independence, we actually have millions of Eklavyas scattered across the country. And we are trying to create a future learning platform for K-12 based on the new education policy for these Eklavyas. And the idea is to actually, can we allow them to self-learn, peer learn by leveraging technology? Some bit of that I would be talking about it later. But why this is actually interesting and important. And so one of the things that we see definitely for a country like India, the exponential growth of computing is happening together with the demographic potential that we are seeing. And it's kind of interesting because if you take a look at this graph, which I would like to share, because it's kind of very interesting, because if you look at 1975, which was the peak of the industrial economy, we had actually connected up to 1 billion places. If you look at the ratio of tangibles and intangibles, the tangible is almost like 1/5 of the tangible assets. And if you go into the next big phase of evolution, which was the knowledge economy, where we started to connect not just the places, but also the people by the virtue of email, and Asha ji is here, of course, search, social media, and we connected up to 5 billion people. And you can see the kind of the tangible and intangible ratios completely flipped. So now the intangible value was much, much higher because of the knowledge, because people were exchanging knowledge, and the whole birth of knowledge economy actually took place. But we are entering into a very interesting era now where we are going to have 50 billion intelligent things, which are going to interact with 5 billion intelligent people. And together they're going to create what we call as experience economy, where we'll be creating, sharing, buying experiences, which will be both intangible as well as intelligent. And that is something which is very, very interesting, because all our schools today, they are built for the industrial economy. They're not built for us to take that leap into the experience economy. And that's
Yes.
where we see that we really need to change how we actually are going to bring about education for the AI age. And and you can see that the intangibles, intelligent intangibles, will be way more than 90% of the value chain. That means we need to actually think very fundamentally different, and we need to look at like how can we bring in what we call as the experiential learning, and at the same time how do we bring it in a way which is inclusive, because if you actually have people in urban areas, especially in a country like India where the disparity is a lot more, they would be adopting to these systems really fast. But what about the rural kids? How can we enable the same level of access to information and knowledge be available to everyone? And
Yes.
that is where one of the primary reasons why we are trying to create a state of art learning lab to actually investigate learning models for AI age. And we have been actually working for last 6 months now. And COVID was a big dampener, but there are three things that we learned, which is very, very interesting. One is that the peer learning, that it actually works. So kids teaching other kids,
Yes.
that's the best way to actually learn. And we actually saw that. We analyzed tons of videos, and we saw that if you can actually transform teachers from teachers to facilitators, then they actually have a huge monkey off their back, and they can truly then help kids discover themselves what lies within them, and what is it that they can uniquely experience, explore, and create. And that's the model that we saw that is working so well on the online. Now we are creating a physical space, and we actually going to monitor as to how do they work on that part. The second one that we are actually doing a very interesting experiment where we're actually creating Eklavya helpline, which is a chatbot on WhatsApp. So truly, anything that you desire to learn, or if you're a kid, you can just send a message, and you can actually start engaging on WhatsApp. And whatever is your curiosity, we will try to satisfy you at the back.
Love
And
it.
and that is interesting because that's the only way we can reach maybe 200 million plus students in India. A
Right.
lot of them are in rural areas. They probably only have access to really rudimentary, mobile phones, where probably only thing that works sometimes is WhatsApp. So that's where some of these interesting experiments that we are trying to see, and we feel that if we are able to nail a model, then we can actually explore and make it available both in online as well as offline form. And the true meeting of online and offline world is where we feel the education for AI age will lie. And that is
Yes.
where we've been very excited to be part of this Codeavour 2021, where we are supporting these incredible kids who are already learning to explore, experience, and create some part of this future. So thanks a lot. I have this fantastic words from Stephen Hawkins in front of me that yes, it's going to be a big revolution, but it could also be our last unless we learn to avoid the risk. And the biggest risk I see is not having this inclusive future. And that's why I feel that encouraging all the kids to learn how to
Yes.
create, experience, and explore this new, frontiers of knowledge and excitement and what we call as experience economy is the right way to go. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with your address. Succeeding to our next guest of honor, I request Miss Kimangu to take the stage and inspire students with her influential words. Shel Kimangu is the CEO of Destination Imagination, EduStore Africa, and Discovery Club Africa. She is also the board director for Billion Child Foundation and Luxury Exclusive, and has IBM certificates in blockchain, cybersecurity, and AI. She is an edtech social entrepreneur focusing on economic development projects, striving to grow the economy, decreasing poverty in Africa, and putting her firmly on the peak of the fourth industrial revolution. Ma'am, the stage is yours. Ma'am, you're not
I
audible.
think I'm
Your
on
mic is
mute.
off.
Thank you. Apologies for that. And this is so timely, just to see the challenges we experience, especially in Africa, which maybe we face the same realities, maybe in the rural villages in India.
Right.
Internet.
Right.
So you can only imagine how we survived through the pandemic when kids had to learn virtually. But guess what? We actually like saying our scars have become our trophies. Through our struggles, we've become extremely innovative. And every other time, like I was set, I tried my office desktop to make sure everything is fine, my laptop, internet. I had to jump into my phone. And even with my cell phone, it was still like getting glitches. And I'm thinking, but I'm using the best network. What's going on? So anyway, the story of Africa. Thank you. I'm honored to be part of this great conversation. And we are educators and at the same time innovators and problem solvers. Because we don't have a chance like to fold our hands and say it can't be done.
Right.
And a very strong statement from the previous speakers. And the previous speaker who actually went like, we could be the last ones. No, it's strong, it's scary. Maybe I would add like, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We have to make sure there's change, and we have to make sure that we have an impact and a story that the coming generation, we're placing the continent and the world at large, family, knowing that they can take lead, because we are sitting on laying the foundation and obviously taking lessons from what our forefathers or who were there before us tried and did. I have lots of stories to tell, but I know I've been timed for 7 minutes on our pains and our struggles and our joy in introducing coding and robotics in Africa, where our infrastructure and where we're still trying to tell educators, look, we're talking about 21st century skills. You've got to embrace these. So exciting to have these kind of collaborations where we network and share ideas. Mine is to the learners who are listening today. It can be done. It can be done. And technology is no longer a nice to have. It is a must have. We have to embrace it. We have gone to an extent of our efforts trying to emphasize, you've got to get your soft skill, communication, collaboration, problem solving, critical thinking. It's of paramount importance. But we have to sit back and look at how do we introduce this to learners. I like telling them, as much as you have to embrace 21st century skills, we don't teach you or introduce coding and robotics expecting every one of you to be a mechatronic engineer or everyone to be a programmer. There's so much beauty in you getting to interact and learn problem solving by using robotics, by using coding. And as we step into a world that we don't know, they keep scaring us on, you ain't seen anything, which I think it's very true. They can't sit on the fence anymore. We're done and dusted. Our children have to be innovators. They have to be part of this story. And not without us, not about us without us. They have to be in the room. They have to be part of this conversation. And most of the educators in the room who interact with learners, I'm sure every day you kind of amused or in our way when you look at how deep they are. We had a very exciting 3 months ago, we had a very exciting session which went for 1 month. It was a pilot project. As a social entrepreneur, we work with global economic donors where we get funding to accelerate education in Africa. So we work in 42 countries, but it's constantly through smart partnerships. We will get AWS, it's literally everyone who can listen to us and hear us. As we teach them that we can't always wait for handouts, we need to learn how to solve our problems. So with our fancy procured robots, where children were supposed to solve an existing problem in the community, they chose to make their own robots. And guess what they did? They used recycled materials.
Love it. Love it. Awesome.
The motor was a broken fan. The Arduino board, the sensors, we went and requested for old computers that were breaking down and solving real life problems using everything in your backyard, everything in your bin that you want to throw away. So look at that. Right. So it can be done. We just need to be a little bit more innovative. We just need to keep on motivating our children. It's scary, of course. The energy out there sometimes is a can't do attitude. And that's where we go, like, we can't win this race without the educators, our government, the global community as our partners. And we all know it takes a village to raise a child. Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your words. Now, I would like to invite our next influential guest, Dr. Wendy Malhoser, to the podium and enlighten us with a precious word. Dr. Wendy is founder of Sissy Mary Sue LLC and Education Fund, and also the founder and president of Jelly Beans Creative Learning. Dr. Wendy has received many glorious awards in the recent years, like Globally Mindful, Montaigne Medal, and Mom's Choice Award for her publications, that is Jelly Beans, the Cheetah and Hope Book, Empathy Airlines, Jelly Beans, the Cheetah and Hope Book 2. Ma'am, the stage is yours.
Oh, thank you so much. I just have to say first, I'm just so honored and was brought to tears when I was contemplating the opportunity to get to speak today among such incredible educators and innovators. Thank you so much to Codeavour, STEMpedia, for offering our children and educators an opportunity to learn AI and coding. The reason I am so just so excited about this is that what you are doing is you are valuing our children. The message that you are putting across in this third year of doing this is saying that you are brilliant, you are worthy, you are innovative. We respect your minds. Too often in education, children are undervalued. And I want to bring up something. Jelly Beans Creative Learning was from 1996 to 2014, and then I started the other two organizations. But Jelly Beans Creative Learning became Jelly Beans, the Cheetah and Hope. And the only reason I share this with such happiness and pride is not because of me. The book was illustrated by high school age youth. The book would have no awards. I would have no platform. I would have no invitation to be speaking today if young people had not illustrated and interpreted my story about empathy and shared humanity in the brilliant way that they did. So I personally have had an experience to see up close what kids are capable of and what capacity they have. Similarly, get this, when I did my doctoral dissertation on creative play for teaching empathy, I created a documentary component. Once again, a high school age student helped co-produce it because he was fantastic at the software for editing. And so as this high school young man and I would have 6 to 7 hour meetings, it was produced because of his brilliance, his contribution. So that is what I want to applaud the creators of this organization with. But now I want to speak directly to the teachers and the children. I want you to hear and know that you are brilliant, and we appreciate you. Someone else who spoke before me talked about access. It is so incredibly important for us to make sure all of you have access to coding and AI, because every single voice is so important. And you educators and we on the panel understand, and the organizers understand, that when technology is informed by every mind and every person, it will reflect inclusivity. It will reflect all of us. So what can happen in the future with software and innovative offerings within technology can be so relevant and effective because it came from the voices of everyone. This is what I'm most excited about and encouraged by. The other thing that I wanted to suggest is that when we preserve childhood, we preserve you young people, we are preserving humankind and our natural world. When I say preserve, get this, you're already brilliant. You're already empathetic. You're already kind. You already care about our connection to the natural world. And so we are merely, as the educators, preserving that. We are just saying, atta girl, atta boy, you're on the right track, and we know that. So we don't want to be in your way. We want to allow you to use your brilliance and use your minds. And this is what you can tell, I'm just thrilled about this because I believe in innovation. The other door that opens, I am a person with disability. The reason that I was successful in a master's program and a doctoral program is because I was able to utilize technology, because I wasn't in a sensory overloading classroom. Technology offers the most beautiful space for those of us with disability to shine. Technology helped me to be able to feel my intelligence and to be able to express myself because I could pace myself. Gaming and play for learning was spoken about. We all know that that's my area. That's my dissertation topic. That's my 25 years of work is using play for learning. Experiential learning that is present in this program is fantastic. I loved hearing about the example of that learning lab. And I also loved hearing that reinforcement about children learning best and students learning best from one another. That is, in fact, beautifully true. And when we as educators strike that balance, really, with staying in a facilitator mode and just empowering and giving the venue or the space for you to be able to shine, you do. And of course, we would put AI and want to put coding and all of our technology future in the hands of children, because children are inherently equipped with these empathetic, kind, loving, connecting hearts with each other and for our natural world. And I could speak forever. I apologize. I'm an educator, but I am thrilled beyond my mind to be here and for this opportunity for our world. This is going to impact our world. The implications are incredible for technology and the world. This modality of communication is the 21st century. And I guess I'll end it with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I hope all the educators, principals, and students in our audience today were taking notes because your words were really inspiring. Now I hand the baton to Pankaj Kumar Verma. Pankaj is an engineer, entrepreneur, and an alumnus of one of India's most prestigious engineering college, IIT Kanpur. He co-founded STEMpedia with two of his friends during their college days. STEMpedia is a startup that aims to transform today's youth into tomorrow's innovators by enabling learning by doing in STEM education with the help of its state-of-the-art hands-on project-making kits, wonderful programming software, training programs, and a variety of learning options. Pankaj is going to tell us more about Codeavour 2021 International. Over to you, Pankaj.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Jennifer, for the introduction, and I'm very thankful to all the speakers who have joined. It's a great effort that we have put in to educate the students as well. And I am very thankful to all our sponsors, co-hosts, training partners, community partner, academic partners, and to all the students who have joined us for the launch. I am just uploading a slide, updated slide of the presentation. So it will just, if you can just give me a few minutes, I would be able to open it. Yeah, so till that time, like our guests have spoken a lot of things about artificial intelligence, why is it important, and why coding is something which needs to be learned. Like it's going to be a part of the learning process of the students as well, which is something which the national education policy has also started out. So we got to know about the different initiatives that has been taken by all our speakers as well. And now I would be speaking more about what is Codeavour and how we are able to help the students learn about artificial intelligence and coding, and how they can basically compete at international level as well. So I will just start the slides here. So yeah. So Codeavour is an international competition that we host annually, and last year also we hosted it, and we got good results out of it. And we host it annually to encourage students to bring their inner programmer and make innovative projects. So our basic aim with Codeavour competition is to develop the interest in STEM. So we want students to learn about STEM, AI, and coding, and we want them to we focus on, and that a few of them are very much demonstrated by our speakers as well. And we also want them to be to become sensitive towards the well-being of the world, find out the problems that are inside, that are they are able to see in their surrounding, and create solutions out of it. So we want them to become more of a, I would say, active contributor to the society rather than the passive consumer of the technology. So that's the major motive that we want to bring out as well. And so this is the second edition of so last year we did the second edition of Codeavour, which was Codeavour 2020, and it was a very great success for us. And we had participation coming from more than participation of around 5,000 teams coming from more than 90 countries. So it was a very big success for us. We got a reach into international market as well. And we also had more than 800 teams from underprivileged background via our community partners. So I just want to showcase some of the things that we have done in Codeavour 2020 by playing a video of the recap of Codeavour 2020.
Challenging and compassionate. Codeavour is exciting.
Amazing.
Interesting.
It's a challenge to me.
I would describe it as a momentous competition, a remarkable competition. Innovation because we were able to come up with a project that can help people around us.
I just made up a word. Super awesome, actually most amazing.
Code tastic.
Innovation,
Fantastic.
Okay, so Codeavour is a platform which encourages young innovators to code.
Obviously,
Okay, so Codeavour is a platform
I would say intuitive.
I will tell you that was the future.
The word Codeavour as endeavor towards coding.
It was nice and amazing. Interesting. Awesome.
He said that it's fun.
Exciting and marvelous.
That innovation in a creative manner.
He said that it's fun.
Future in little things.
AI scratch tool.
Innovation.
Terrific.
AI scratch tool.
Innovation.
Terrific.
Yeah, so that was a very that was a glimpse of what Codeavour was, for Codeavour 2020 was, and it was a very good, great competition.
So your screen froze. Jennifer, what do we do? How do we unfreeze him?
Maybe there is a connection issue with him.
Pankaj, switch off your video and then turn it on again.
Pankaj,
And in the yeah. And Umakant, Umakant, hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here. Fantastic. It's been a pleasure meeting all of you.
Yeah, please reach out to me, okay, Umakant? We should talk separately.
Sorry, extremely sorry for I just got disconnected. So I will just start the slides again. Yeah, so I hope you got a glimpse of what our participants from last Code about it. And it was a very great pleasure to have Motwani Jadeja Foundation again as our title sponsor for Codeavour 2021. So I would just go to what we have for Codeavour 2021. So in Codeavour 2021, we are coming up with newer themes. So we have 6 themes around this year. So we have the themes like strengthening the health infrastructure, automate the surrounding, smart transportation system, entertain the world, save the surrounding, save the environment, and explore the outer world. So these are the key 6 themes that we will be working on this year. And the students can participate in as an individual or as a team of 2 in 3 age categories. So the age category will be divided into elementary, junior, and senior, where elementary students would be from 7 to 10 years old. So even students at a very early stage would be able to participate in the competition and learn the basics of AI and coding very easily as well. Then we have the junior category, which is for 11 to 14 years old. And then we have the senior category, which is 15 to 18 years old. So the students will be the teams will be competing against each other in the same age group only. So if this team has participated in 7 to 8, 10 or elementary, then the result would be announced in the elementary group only. So what can students make in the in the Codeavour projects? So students can basically make anything what they want using PictoBlox. So they can create games, they can create animations on theme, they can create stories in order to tell everyone what about the themes. And then they can also create some artificial intelligence and machine learning based projects as well. And also hardware based projects where they can use Quarky, Evive, Arduino, or there are a lot of hardwares as well which they can use. So the students would be able to participate and create projects in these categories. So actually, I have the other slides. I have to upload it, but we have 2 more extra prizes here as well. So this is the most exciting part of the Codeavour, which are the prizes. So for the students, we have more than 80 prizes worth $15,000 in total. And in all the age groups, we will be having the winners in the following category. So there would be 1 winner or the champion from each age group who will be getting the Lenovo laptop. And there will be 2 runner-ups, so not 1, but 2 runner-ups who will be getting Lenovo tablets. We will be having 5 second runner-ups who will be getting Quarky Ultimate Kit, which will make them get into the world of AI and advanced robotics in a very easy manner. Then 10 consolation prizes for prizes would be there for the students who will be getting Quarky Innovator Kit. And then we have the special category prizes as well, which is the Hero People's Choice Award for the team who will be getting most number of upvotes on their project. So once you upload the project, the students would be able to share it with the peers, and the peers would be appreciating the projects by upvoting the peers projects. So by that, whoever would be getting the most number of upvotes would be getting this prize, and they would be getting the premium hero geared cycles from our prize sponsors. Then we have the top performing girls team will be awarded with Liligo, will be awarded with the award of Liligo Powerpuff Girls Award, and they will be getting Liligo T-Watch 2021 kit. So that's a programmable watch that you will be getting, which you can program and do a lot of things as well. Next, we have top two hardware projects will be awarded with Best Hardware Project Award, and they will be given Sun Founders Robotics Kit, which is another prize sponsors that we have for Codeavour 2021. Then we also have Blix Out of the Box Idea Award for the students who will be getting Blix Boffin 2 kits. So these are the different categories of the prizes that we are having, but all the students of Codeavour 2021 will also be getting the medals, certificate, and as like Umakant sir have already told that the students would be getting a chance to interact with the Asha robot as well, which was developed by our co-host ARTPARK, and students would be able to interact with the robot. And then they would be also getting the Eklavya program scholarship from ARTPARK as well. So during the scholarship, like as sir has said, the students will be able to go through a journey where they would be able to create some very beautiful, creative and innovative projects, and with the guidance of experts in the field of AI and robotics. So these are not all the prizes, but we also have the prizes for our academic partners. So our academic partners or the schools who are participating would also get, like, top 10 academic partners will get academic excellence certificate, and also they will be getting 5-day AI and coding teacher training program for their teachers as well. So that will be a program where we will be teaching each and every teacher from their school on AI and coding, basic of AI and coding, and then later on they can teach the same thing to the students. And the top 10 teacher coordinator who will be coordinating with this Codeavour team will be getting exceptional change maker certificate and the Quarky Ultimate Kit as well. So these are the awards that we have for the teachers and the academic partners as well, because we understand that if we have to grow, as our speakers have said, we have to go in a collaborative manner, and we want to award all the academic partners as well who are participating for this Codeavour competition. And I'm very excited about the prizes, and I hope all the students and our partners would also be very excited about the prizes as well. So let's see how you can participate in the competition. So the first step is to register on the Codeavour website. So we have gone live with the registration, and you can go over the Codeavour website and you can register your team on the Codeavour. So there is a very nominal fee that you have to pay in order to complete the registration. And for our community partners and underprivileged students, we also have the scholarship available. So like there would be a lot of scholarship we will be giving to our community partner or underprivileged students as well. So this was the first step. The second step is to basically learn about coding and AI. So I would just thank our community partner BCM Foundation, which is a part of Leo Cycle Group. So they are helping us with their initiative of Mission AI. And as a part of Mission AI, what we are doing is we are conducting 5-day virtual AI and coding bootcamp for all students as free. So we would be basically teaching all the students the basics of coding, the basics of some AI techniques with our software PictoBlox, and every student can basically participate in it, and they can learn the basics of coding and AI and make projects like face detection, mass detector, all those projects very easily. So the first bootcamp is we will be starting from 25th of October, and you can find the registration link on the website codeavour.org as well. And during the whole competition, we would be running this program weekly. So every week there would be a new bootcamp that would be starting. So as the students get into as in a part of Codeavour, they would be able to join in to any of the boot camps that we are running. So we are very motivated to motivated to teach students the basics of coding and AI through these boot camps. After that, our training partners are also running a lot of programs in their local community as well. So that will also help the students to learn the techniques of AI. The third step is to create the project. So basically, students would be, after learning the basics, they would be creating the project and they have to submit it on the website as their entries. So they would be submitting the project brief, the project file, and also the project video. So these three things, once they have created, they can submit the project. And the fourth step would be sharing your project between the between your peers. So we have a very I would say different uh, judgment process. So there would be self-assessment, there would be peer assessment, and there would be a jury-based assessment as well. So as a part of peer-based assessment, you have to share the project, and then once your upvotes are done, we would be announcing the winners of Codeavour 2021. So I would like to just show you show you some details about the Mission AI Bootcamp. So in the Mission AI Bootcamp, what we are doing is we will be having 5-day dedicated live session being taken by AI and robotics experts, and they will be talking about basics of coding, then how to make face detection, face emotion detector using PictoBlox, how they can make how students can make object detectors or speech recognition, or even the machine learning as well. So during the bootcamp, at the end of the bootcamp, you would be able to get the basic feel of the coding and AI, and you would be able to make your project for the Codeavour as well. So this is something which we are doing all free for all the students. So we want all the students to take the benefit of it and participate in the Mission AI bootcamps as well. There would be a weekly doubt session as well that we will be doing for all the students, which will be open for all. And this will help the students to get the doubt solved from the experts and get ahead with their project building process. So these are this is something which I wanted to announce in the Codeavour as well. Now going towards the guideline of for the students, I think most of them I have already covered. So I would just like to remind that whatever project that you are creating, the project should be created in the PictoBlox software as a part of the competition rule. And if you are creating a hardware-based project where you are using a hardware, then you can use any of these hardware, which is Vive, Quarky, Microbit, Arduino, ESP32, T-Watch, Boffin, Makey, or any of the Lego robots. So you can create any projects on these and you can submit the project in Codeavour as well. So here are some important dates we have for you. So the registration for Codeavour 2021 is starting from today. So you can go over the website and register your team as well. The learning and the project submission process would be around 70 days long. So you can submit the project by 31st of December. And once the project submission is done, we will have the announcement of the winners on 31st of January 2022. So this is the timeline that we are following with Codeavour 2021. And the next step is basically why you should participate in Codeavour 2021. So I have many reasons for you. So the first reason that I have is, so this is an international competition and you can participate in it. You can learn the basics of coding and AI basically for free, and then you can compete in the international level as well. So this gives you a lot of boost in terms of confidence building, and in terms of building the collaboration between your peers as well. So it's a right opportunity for students to learn to basically bring out the creativity, the innovation that they have inside them. It's also like during the whole Codeavour, we would be running a lot of expert webinars as well. So students can basically join those experts webinar, and they can basically learn about the industry standard things from our industry and academia experts. And then every student who is participating in the AI bootcamps or in the Codeavour would be getting the certificate of participation. And if you are working very hard, then you would also be getting the exciting prizes that we have for you. So I think this is all from my side. I think I have one slide left. So I just want to show you what impact we are trying to create in this edition of Codeavour. So this year we will be having like more than 1 lakh students being influenced through our bootcamps, and we will be having more than 20,000 teams participating from 90 plus countries, and more than 500 schools we will be partnering with as an academic partner as well. So it's a right opportunity for students to basically get along and learn the 21st century skills as well. So that is all from my side about Codeavour. I think I was able to communicate about the competition, and I'm very grateful to all the speakers as well, in order who have come to motivate the students. So over to you, Jennifer.
That was really encouraging. Hope you all have received better insights and clarity on Codeavour 2021 International, and are really feeling more empowered and encouraged to dive right into learning AI and coding and taking part in the competition. Thank you so much, Pankaj. Finally, the time for which all of you have been waiting eagerly since the last few days has come. We are going to open the registrations for Codeavour 2021 International. And there you have it. Everyone, Codeavour 2021 International is now officially open. Let's have a brief recap tour of Codeavour 2021 International with a short video which is going to be played now. Introducing Codeavour 2021 International, this year's biggest international AI and coding competition for kids, with an aim to make the world a better place by solving real-world problems using AI and programming, with themes like strengthen the health infrastructure, automate the surroundings, entertain the world, save the environment, explore the outer world, and make smart transportation system. Codeavour 2021 aims to reach the sky. Anyone above 7 and falling under these age groups can participate. Yes, you can either participate as a one-person army or in a team of 2. Anything, you can create your own story, game, software-based AI project, or even a hardware-based project. In PictoBlox, it is an interactive AI education and coding platform where you can learn to code, make interactive real-world projects based on AI, program robots, and much more. With the PictoBlox app now available on Play Store, you can even make your AI projects for the competition on the go. Follow these easy steps to participate. Register by entering the team details on the contest portal. Prepare to enhance your coding and AI skills via self-learning material and AI bootcamps. Submit your project brief, project file, and the project video. Finally, share your project with your peer to get upvotes. The registration for Codeavour 2021 International starts on 20th October. The last date to submit your project will be 31st December 2021. The Shining Stars, aka the winners of Codeavour, will be announced on 31st January 2022. All the participants stand a chance to win 80 plus prizes worth $15,000 in total. Here are a few minimal guidelines for you to follow during the entire competition. For further details, visit the page codeavour.org. Codeavour 2021 International is jointly hosted by STEMpedia and ARTPARK. A big thank you to our title sponsor, prize sponsors, AI education partners and community partners. So, what are you waiting for? Register today. I hope that after Pankaj's detailed explanation and this recap video, there's no room for doubt left. But if you ever have a query about Codeavour 2021 International, visit our website codeavour.org. STEMpedia also invites collaborations as academic partners and training partners, non-profit organizations as community partners, and STEM instructors or influencers as ambassadors to Codeavour 2021 to greater heights. Now with this, we have reached the end of this launch event. Please be kind and fill the feedback form we are sharing in the chat box, as your valuable feedback helps improve better for your service. Thank you very much, Asha ma'am, Mr. Umakant Soni, Shel Kimangu, Dr. Wendy, and Pankaj for encouraging our audience with your inspiring word. I'd like to thank again our title sponsor, Motwani Jadeja Foundation, our prize sponsors, Hero Cycles, LilyGo, Sun Founder, and Zafire Choice, the AI education partners, My Skill School, and Valuer Fabtex Private Limited, our community partners, GuruShala, Atal Innovation Mission, Agastya International Foundation, Jodo, Mission AI, and iStart Valley. I'd also like to thank our training partners and academic partners. Without them, Codeavour 2021 International would not have been possible. And most importantly, thank you all the educators, principals, parents, students, and everyone else for joining us for the launch and making it a huge success. Once again, if you're willing to partner with us for Codeavour 2021, please fill the feedback form in the chat box. It's time to channel your inner innovator, brush up your skills, and show the world what you have got. We can't wait to see your innovative skills. See you at the competition.
Once again, thank you everyone for attending the session. Thank you our esteemed guests. And I would like all the participants to basically fill this feedback form and tell us about their feedback. And also, like if you want to become the partner, then you can also reach out to us through the feedback form as well. Any closing word from our speakers, we would be very happy to take.
No, this is fantastic. I think just keep it up and, look forward to having, maybe so many kids on it from across the world. I mean, 90 plus countries is a tall number. And I think that is great for making sure that the AI and robotics revolution will not be just focused on one or two countries, but it will be across, and it will be inclusive, and it will be built with support of not just me and you, but probably millions of kids out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, your mic is off.
I was going to say that that having things informed by young people across the world is the implications are huge. We know this. And I am so thrilled about it. When we put things in the hands of children with pure hearts and minds, that's the answer. It's always the answer, to not underestimate the brilliance of our children. They need, it's so great. You're not giving them packets of information to learn. You're letting them learn experientially. And that's my heart. Play for learning and experiential learning. And play in the 21st century absolutely includes this modality. So, it's not going to ever replace imaginative person-to-person play, but it definitely needs to augment it. And we need to be very respectful about putting it into the hands of children, because it's safest there. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for your kind words. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'll talk to you offline about finding ways that I can support you. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be fun to partner with you guys. Maybe to offer some books as a gift or, something like that, so we can figure things out. Yeah.
Definitely. We would be looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Take good care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for doing this for our kids and for our world.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good job. Good job, you guys. Okay. See you later.
I also very much thank you to Asha ma'am as well, who is the title sponsor of Codeavour 2021. 2 years in a row. Like last year also, she impacted us with the title sponsorship, and this year also. So we are very grateful to for that as well.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really great. So cool. Okay, well, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. We will
also,
just,
to register for Codiva, visit our website codeavour.org, where you'll find all the details about the competition there.
Yeah. So, and if you have if you want to collaborate with us as an academic partner or community partner, or even as a training partner, then you can just fill up the form. We have a lot of our partners in the chat as well, who are supporting us throughout the who will be supporting us throughout the Codeavour journey as well. So we are very grateful to them. And this Codeavour competition is possible because of the partnership that we are creating across the globe. And this is a way in which we want to contribute as well. So we are looking for active contribution, being active contributors across the world as well. So please fill up the feedback form. It will be a right way for us to approach you for the partnership as well. And we are very thankful to all the attendees as well, who have participated, who attended the webinar and then also participated in the journey in the starting journey of Codeavour 2021. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining in.
Yeah.
See you in the competition.
I think Jennifer, you can close down the end the webinar from your side.
Okay, sure. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Take good care of yourselves.